Assalamualaikum. Welcome back to my class. This is Aira Vasi from Moonlight International Publishers. I hope my all students are fine. Grade 5 students, kindly open your English textbook developed by Moonlight Publishers. As you know that in our previous video we have started unit number 13, a visit to the park. We have completed reading and critical thinking competency. Now it's time to move towards our next competency, and that is oral communication competency. For the oral communication competency, our first category is learning the sounds. For this, we are going to talk about intonation patterns. Do you have any idea about it? And if not, don't worry, I am here to guide you. And yes, an intonation pattern is the way a person's voice rises and falls depending on what he or she is talking about. There are two types of intonations: rising intonation and falling intonation. Let's talk about the rising intonation. As a rising intonation, our voice rises at the end of the statement. Like, this food is delicious, isn't it? We use rising intonation in yes or no questions. Like, do you like pets? Are you going to the market? So whenever we have to ask yes or no questions, we use rising intonation. Let's talk about the falling intonation. Our voice falls on the final stressed syllable of a phrase or a group of words. Like, nice to meet you. We also use falling intonation when we have to ask about the WH questions. Like, which is you caught? We use falling intonation in commands or in exclamations. Like, put your bag on the desk. Wow, it's so beautiful. I hope students that you have learned where you have to use rising intonation and where you have to use falling intonation. Now it's time to move towards our next category of oral communication competency, and that is learning to speak. Whenever we talk about learning to speak, we have dialogues. Through the dialogues, we learn different ethics. This time we are going to learn how to speak by taking the turns. There is a conversation between Mr. Kazim, Hassan and Dain. Let's see how they take turns to communicate with each other. Mr. Kazim says to the students, "Students, we are going on a trip today." Hassan asks, "Sir, I have a question." Dain, "Sir, I too have a question." Mr. Kazim says, "Hassan, you ask the question first, and Kazim, wait for your turn." Dain, "Okay, sir." So yes, students, this is the way. We should respect each other and do our work turn by turn. Our video is ended here, and I hope that you all have learned about the rising and the falling intonation. And you have also learned how to take turns. Now it's time to say Allah Hafiz to all of you. I will meet you in the next video. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.